only prerequisite that we are having is your interest.
It's your interest. Yes. My funda is अगर कोई चीज चाहिए तो पागल हो जाओ उस चीज के लिए. Whatever project you are doing, just do end-to-end project.
What are the freelancing options we are having in this? Hi everyone, Ashish this side, and today we are having a very special guest, Tavishi, with us. She is working as a data scientist in Johnson Controls and also worked with Snapdeal earlier. In this podcast, we are going to discuss about almost everything about data analysis in a nutshell, data science. We'll discuss about Tavishi's journey, the things that she has done, how she has started, the career transition that she has done, how she has started their career and reached to data analysis. We'll discuss about the mistakes that she has done and almost everything. You will definitely for sure enjoy the session. So welcome, Tavishi. How are you?
Thank you, Ashish. I'm doing good.
Okay,
Thank you
good
for
to
asking.
have you. So, let's start with the like your introduction. Could you please introduce yourself real quick to our audience?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Tavishi Jaglan. I'm from New Delhi, India. I have done BTech in computer science from Kurukshetra University, Kurukshetra. My family background is my dad is a businessman and my mother is a housewife, and we are five siblings. And I married to a fighter pilot, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's great. Talking to your like work experience, specifically in the field of like how your study started, and then to the bachelor's, and then the things that you have done, and currently you are a data scientist. So how the whole transition happens? Like, could you please elaborate that part?
Yeah, sure. So I will start with my 10th standard or a 12th standard. That time there was no planning of doing any graduation also because I'm an international taekwondo player and I'm a black belt in too. So that time I was planning for taekwondo only and I wanted to play the Olympics also. But because of the medical reason, I could not able to proceed further. Then in 12th standard, I decided to become a fashion designer, but parents के सामने किसकी चलती है? They said no. ऐसा तो नहीं होने वाला है. You are going to do computer science for sure. So that time, I decided like बचपन में होता है ना, I wanted to become a pilot or I wanted to become a
Exactly.
doctor. So that time I decided no, मुझे pilot बनना है. So उसी चीज के लिए I started my graduation in computer science. So I was not interested at all in computer science and believe me guys computer science करते करते मुझे कोई लैंग्वेज नहीं आता था. मैंने बस उतना किया जिससे मैं पास हो पाऊँ. इसके अलावा मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. Then later on I have given the exam for the FKIT, but destiny like I passed the exam, but in SSB, yeah, I for the first time I was not able to clear the SSB. Then later on, I just cleared the SSB, but my medical condition was not good, so I could not make a could not make any transition in that. That time, I almost gave up on all the things. Like I don't want to become anything in life because this was the only dream that time. Like I was pursuing, I was just studying for 4 years because of the pilot dream, and it was sheltered that time. Then later on, I was just wasting my days after my graduation. I just wasted almost 8 months. Then it started on the day when my bhai came to my house, like my Masi's son, and he was a manager in Snapdeal. That time he told me, "What are you doing at home? Just come and join me." So that time I just joined SAE. Then later on, I was working there as I started my career as an onboard specialist. That was a calling profile only. I was calling people and was taking their details to make them onboard in a Snapdeal. But believe me, guys, बहुत बुरा था एक्सपीरियंस. रातों को भी कान में सिर्फ रिंग से सुनाई देती थी. Then later on, I decided no, that's not me. So I started looking for more options. Then later on, I got to know that I can switch to the analyst part. Like I can become a data analyst. There, I started learning MySQL and Tableau. So I gave around 2 months to both the skills. Then I started giving interviews. Then initially I was not able to crack that, but yeah, somehow I cracked and I got an opportunity in Polynons. And then there I worked there for almost 7 years, but after 3.5 years I was getting an opportunity in data science field. I was just looking for others options that time. Even I tried for the marketing also because I was not satisfied whatever I was doing. It was the constant work. Like I was using the MySQL or Excel or Tableau. I was just making the dashboards. No doubt that's a very interesting thing. But yeah, for me, I always get bored very easily. So that's why I started learning this data science, and then later on, after 3 years, when I wanted to switch my job, that time I was not able to switch. The reason was that, no doubt, I was working there as a data scientist in my company, and Ashish, you must be knowing that like internal transition is a very easy. So I was able to work on the machine learning projects. I was giving end-to-end projects over there, but I wanted to learn deep learning or NLP also. But I was not getting exposure because my company was not into deep learning and NLP stuff. So I started looking for more options. So that's why for this I have joined iNeuron also, and I have joined Jovian for the same, because I always thanks, like if I will not be getting things from one institute, then definitely दूसरे से तो आ ही जाएगा. And this is how my journey started, and yeah.
Great. So mostly जैसे लोगों का होता है कि career transition will be different, will be difficult for sure. But in your case, starting from like
A calling profile.
taekwondo, and then
Okay.
you will jump into like fashion designing, and then SSB, and then pilot, and then whatnot, and now end up in a data scientist.
Yeah.
So definitely एक transition ही लोगों के लिए difficult होता है, but you are a living example कि हाँ transition can happen, and multiple transition can happen even though.
Yes, this can happen for sure.
Right. So talking about like the data analysis part, right?
Mhm.
How you came to know like this is the thing that you are going to do, and what is basically the basic difference between data analysis जो student शुरू करते हैं,
Mhm.
ठीक है, and जो industries में होता है, what is the basic difference? Then we'll jump into the data science for the same.
Yeah, in data analysis, we are using tools and other like MySQL and or Power BI or Tableau to visualize the data or to get more insights from the data, and we are just arranging the data in a particular way to get the no, information about from the data. So this is the data analysis part, and
Is in this field, like what do you think is the most important, like what I would say सबसे ज़्यादा लोग ऐसी कौन सी mistake है जो करते हैं, the experience that they might get in the project, for example data analysis हो गया, SQL में वो कर लेंगे, Tableau में कर लेंगे. One example is like the presentation skills. These are the things जिस पे student उतना काम नहीं करते हैं.
काम नहीं करते.
Right.
They always keep on looking for more insights from the data, but they don't know how to present that.
Exactly.
Right? Because this getting the things from a data is still easy, but if you are not able to represent yourself or represent your data or whatever the insights you got from the data in front of your senior manager or to the company, then that is a totally waste. So we have to work on those skills also.
Right. So this is one of the skills that, as per my experience, I got to know like a lot of students are making this mistake.
Yes.
Ki they got their fundamentals ready, but when it comes to the presentation skill and making the dashboard and actually presenting the output to the CEOs and the managers or the shareholders, then these are the things that definitely they are going to lack.
Yeah.
And same goes for like the data cleaning part as well, because most of the time what I have seen that the data is clean, but and most of the edtech courses are also teaching in the same way, because they are having some clean data set. The student will import the data set, make the visualization, and everything goes by. But comes to the real life data set, the data are messy.
80% we are all like out of 100%. 80% we are spending our time in cleaning the data. Even in my current organization, we are cleaning the data. Even this time also, we are working, like I'm working parallelly on 3 to 4 projects, and we are keep on cleaning the data. That's the most important thing. And while when people like students are taking students are enrolling in the institutes or in any organization, they are getting clean data. So they don't know the importance of how to clean the data, how to approach to clean the data. So yeah, that's one point you can say that. So you should spend more time in cleaning.
Data cleaning
Yeah,
part,
just like do this web scraping and just get the data from any websites, those who are giving the permission to scrape, and just try to clean that data, that you will enjoy for sure.
Exactly. This is the skill that they learn by themselves only, because I've not seen any course which is teaching these kind of things.
These kind of
Most
things.
of the things are like pretty clean, and then they will say,
Yeah.
okay, I made the project in
Yeah.
just like
After,
100 lines of
yeah,
code.
after just cleaning, making models and in machine learning or deep learning is very easy. Everything is your data clean.
Right.
What I feel is.
So coming to the data science part, like the same thing. What are
Mhm.
the things that you think like the people or the student should focus more on as the things we have discussed, like data cleaning and data presentation and dashboard building, things
So
like that?
first of all, people should focus on the basics part, the basics, like what are the steps we are going to follow when we are just making the model, or when we are going to deploy the model, or when if you are doing the data analysis, right? So these are the basic thing, like basic steps we should follow. Like first one is just check there is a null values or not, there is a duplicate values or not, because there are people I've seen, like even this kind of mistake I have done in my early career when I was learning the data science. Without just cleaning the data, I started making the model. No, this doesn't work like this. So you have to just follow some steps.
Obviously, like we have collected a data set of probably 2.5 million movies, scraped it, and then because there are a lot of null values there, so I've shared it with one of the student, and student is making the project 2.5 million rows we are having, and after cleaning it, he end up having just 5,000 rows. Okay, I have removed all the cell where we all the rows we are, even in one cell we are having none values.
No, we
So
have to just manage
2.5
this
million
one.
to just 5,000. This is the final clean data that we are
Yeah.
having. So let's do some visualization on
Even
that.
while cleaning the data, people are not cleaning in a proper way. So, like you are saying that he came up with the 5,000 of rows. There might be a scenario that he just removed all the null values. So
Exactly.
there are some there are some points where we need to just replace the values with the median or mode or any other particular, like you are just saying that movie data with a particular word, so that whenever we are just building a model or we are creating a model, so that time we need those values. Like if you are having a very less data, sometimes it is not possible to get a very good result with that.
Exactly. So work on the fundamentals.
Yeah, work
Basically,
on the fundamentals.
in both in data analysis and machine learning models.
Machine learning.
Okay.
Even the
Coming to
deep learning
like
also. Yeah.
once we start working on like the first thing that come to our mind in data analysis and machine learning is maths. People
Maths.
are afraid of maths. Right.
Do not afraid guys, do not afraid. बहुत इजी है, बहुत इजी है. कुछ लिमिटेड चीजें ही चाहिए, बहुत ज्यादा कुछ नहीं चाहिए. And for this, when I was learning the statistics that time, I took around 3 to 4 months to clear up my all the concepts, because I was just following different YouTube channels or the different papers for the same. So at the end, I came up with the Krishna videos. That guy is super bashish. The kind of knowledge he's sharing with us in field of data science, that is recommendable. So if you have any doubt for the statistics, there is a playlist of that, so you will be having a few videos. Just after watching that, there is no need of any maths. Do not scared of this is very easy. Just choose your path and go blindly. It's very easy, believe me. Even you can just complete your stats in 1 or 2 days if you have a right resources, and if you will keep on jumping, like I want to learn this from this YouTube channel or from this other YouTube channel, because everyone has their own way. So you need to find which one is the best one, right? So yeah, statistics is very easy, very easy, believe me. That's a day-to-day life, day-to-day life. Yeah.
Because now I think the issue is too much content.
Too
Selecting
much
which
content.
content to learn.
Yes, exactly. So I think right content is the, or just following the right approach is the main thing right now.
So could you please name some of the topics for statistics, and then if there are any other topics in math that the student need to learn in data analysis?
Yeah. The normal thing is like normal distribution. What is normal distribution? And whenever we are just making any model, why there is a need of the normal distribution of the data? So sometime, why this concept? Because there are sometime when we are getting the skewed data, that is the left skewed or the right skewed data. And skewed kuch nahi hai, just right, like we have a normal values, the normal distribution. एंड आई कैन गिव यू द एग्जाम्पल, हमारी कंट्री में इतने ज़्यादा अमीर लोग नहीं है. अगर हम नॉर्मल ग्राफ बनाएंगे तो वो कम ही होगा. अगर गरीब लोगों का ज़्यादा बनाएंगे तो वो लेफ्ट स्क्यूड होगा, राइट? उसका वैल्यू उनका काउंट बहुत ज़्यादा है. सो इस तरह से हमारे पास डेटा होता है. सो बिफोर मेकिंग द मॉडल्स, व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी आर जस्ट getting the normal form of the data, normal distribution of the data. That's it. And other than normal, what is variance? Normal dispersion of the data. And what is standard deviation? And other than this, other topics, normalization, why it is required in data science field. Just a normalization is like we are considering one particular range and we are converting our data into that particular range. So these are the basic things that we follow. Otherwise, nothing big. That's very simple.
Right. So this is what I want to. This is what I want my audience, our audience, to like hear from you, because we keep on discussing the kind of the same thing, because it's not at all difficult.
Not
It's
at all. Not
it's
at all.
all
Believe
about
me,
like,
guys, not at all.
and like to a lot of students, like I often say the same thing to the student. The only prerequisite that we are having is your interest.
It's your interest. Yes. My फंडा इज अगर कोई चीज चाहिए तो पागल हो जाओ उस चीज के लिए. आपका पागलपन डिसाइड करेगा कि आप उस लेवल तक कितना जल्दी पहुंचेंगे. If you are not serious about that, then leave it. Don't start anything. If you are finding your interest, then give your 100 or 1000%. Even in my career, when I was doing it, I give my 1000%. Ashish, I was hospitalized also, and that time, like I had a very severe backache. I was bedridden for 3 months. Even that time, I was carrying my laptop in hospital. Doctor used to say that, "What are you doing?" I was like, because of this backache, I don't know whether I will be able to sit or not. That is giving me a lot of depression. Better to divert my mind in a positive way. So data science was this thing I was thinking whole the time, a whole day. I was thinking more solutions, how this model is going to work or not, how this data is going to be analyzed, and what I can more analyze. So yeah, that time this gave me a very good confidence, and yeah, I do it in a very nice way.
That's really great. And coming to the next part, like in statistics, there are some topics of probability also you
Yeah.
need to have,
Yeah.
right? And probability is also not, I think, like it's not at all difficult.
Not
Just
at
the
all
fundamentals you need to know, then you can jump into the projects.
Yes.
And then it's like whatever things that come while making the project, just learn those things.
Just learn those things. Yes, this is the mistake what people are doing. They are just trying to learn each and every single thing before just jumping into the project. As per me, what are the main prerequisites? Firstly, just clear up for the data scientist. I'm just telling you, not for the data analyst. Just complete your basics with the Python. Just go through with all the syllabus. Like that's a normal syllabus. It's not a lengthy.
The core Python.
Yeah, core Python. People are taking only 7 days to just complete the Python. They are just revising the stuff. And the most important thing, people are just watching the videos. They are not doing the practice. Practice. So that's the most important thing. Just watching a video will not, like for right now you're watching a video. It is going to be there in your mind for 2 to 3 days, but when you are keep on practicing, it is going to be stay with you. So it's better to clear your all the basics, then just give 2 or 3 days to the statistics part, then directly switch to the projects. That's the way to proceed with the data science career.
Right. So I think nothing will work unless you do.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, great. So talking about the projects, the implementations. So which are the kind of project that, like, as an interviewer, you think like these are the projects that if a student is having, like there are higher chances for them, like you are going to hire. It's based on the projects, and then we'll discuss about the skill set.
Okay. First of all, whatever project you are doing, just do end-to-end project. Do not use this Jupyter notebook just to complete one project. That is for the practice purpose. Always do end-to-end projects. And other than this, for the beginners, like in machine learning, you can just pick 3 to 4 projects. Like one is on the simple regression, then one is on the normal classification, then multi-classification, then the clustering one. And in if you are going to the computer vision, just go with the normal classification problem. Firstly, start with the localization, then merge this classification and the localization, then do this object detections and all. And in NLP, just start doing with the normal sentiment analysis. This is how you proceed. If you are directly, like initially I said, like you should just go step by step, right? After just completing the Python, if you are directly seeing the a computer vision project, definitely it is giving to a not like a good feeling. You will be like, no, I'm not able, I will not be able to do it. No, do not skip whatever your mentor or whatever your institute is asking you to do. Please do that. Do not skip the part.
So, for the audience, like those who don't know, what do you mean by end-to-end projects?
End-to-end project is just start just deploy that project. Start from very basic things like data cleaning, data analysis, EDA part, like exploratory data analysis, make the models, then deploy on the cloud. So this is end-to-end project.
Right. So basically, to add a more point, for example, if you want to make a recommendation system, so you can go to any e-commerce, scrape their data. For example, like
Yes,
if
yes.
it's ethical for some of the website, scrape the data. Web scraping part will be done. Then you are going to clean the data, and after that you are going to perform some analysis, and then you will jump into the machine learning for the recommendation model. Then you can deploy it. So this is going to be
This
an
is the process.
end-to-end project.
Yeah.
Right. So what will be the best portfolio of a student, of a data analyst, of a data scientist, fresher, they need to have like a best portfolio which includes like account on Kaggle probably and GitHub, the project that they will
Yes.
mention how that works.
Yes, exactly. Whatever the projects you are doing, even you are writing this Hello World first program, please upload that in your GitHub. And this is the best practice because if you are going for an interview and you are just saying that, yes, I am working from 2000 or sorry 2022 or 2021, how you will show that? So for this, GitHub is required, or like Medium post, you can whatever you are learning you can post over there, and LinkedIn, whatever you are learning, whatever you are making projects, please make them live, make post them on LinkedIn. That's the most important thing what I feel.
Exactly. So
And
definitely.
this mistake actually I've done in my career. I was not posting anything on LinkedIn also, and even on GitHub. I just added few projects that time, and then later on deleted my GitHub also. Then again I was like, okay, this is the main point. Like when I was in iNeuron, they explained me the importance of the GitHub, why it is required, and even there is a community. You can follow the people also, you can see people's code, what they're up to, what the approaches they are following, and what new is coming in the market, so you can get a update over there. And even with the LinkedIn also, you are getting all the new updates. So
Right.
we have to follow
So
this.
we are having Kaggle, we are having
Kaggle is for the practice data, and yes, because of the Kaggle, people are getting jobs. If they are doing good, they are getting good score over there. So companies are directly going there and they are picking the students. So it is very important to just do projects on Kaggle. Please do as much as you can, do your practice rather than doing practice on Google Colab or something. Try to do practice on Kaggle. This is going to give you a very good exposure to the field.
Right. And adding one more point into it, like Kaggle is also having a lot of competition. So could you please
Yes.
emphasize more on that?
Yeah, in that competitions, they are giving their own data, like they are and they are asking people to just do competitions, and yeah, people are doing good, they are coming with up with the new ideas. So if you are just working on, even not even participating in the competition, even like normally you can go and solve the problem over there, and just see more notebooks, your mind will get more ideas. So yeah, that's very important.
Right, because in that, like there are a lot of hosting the competitions and the best accuracy model. For example, it's reaching from 0 to 90% accuracy is not that difficult. 90 to 90% is difficult. 95% is difficult. 95 to 98%
It's very
really difficult.
really
And
difficult.
98 to 99 or 100%, 99.5%, it's really difficult.
Yeah.
So then on those competition, you can see like even just a minor change,
Minor change.
hyperparameter
Yes,
tuning,
only
like
minor change.
yes, these are the things that are going to count.
Yeah.
So definitely these are the things that everyone should have. So talking about the prices, so what are the freelancing options we are having in this,
Uh, just
if we are having it?
yeah, just there are platforms who are giving you such kind of opportunities. You can pick the project over there, you can start working. And if you will, if you're a student and if you're a working professional also, and you are adding these to your resume, this is going to be a very good impression on the interviewers. So you should do that. Even you are taking a very small project, that is okay. And yeah, you should do.
And coming to the resume mistakes, right? So what's your take on that? If you're having a resume in your hand,
Yeah.
so what are the most common mistakes the students are still doing, which will have a bad impression on the interview?
Bad impression. They are using very interactive uh, resumes. They are using this colorful and all. For me, like even I took an interview in my organization, so that time I found that you should always go with the basic one. It should be very precise. It should not be lengthy. People are making three, 4 pages of resumes. Like if you are having 2, 3 years of experience, or even 8 or 10 years of experience, 2 page resume is okay. And if you are a fresher, 1 page resume is okay. So what people are doing, they are just making the small projects they are putting in. Like, yes, I've done this, I've done this. No, this is not the right way. And just be specific, be specific. Do not make stories. Do not write stories in that.
Right. So basically, to make something great, you need to remove a lot of good things and do it. So, and because for the fresher, I've seen like even 1 page resume is probably a lot.
Yes,
They might
probably
not
a
able to
lot.
write
Yeah.
that much. And one most common mistake that I have seen, like as a fresher, they have made projects in LLMs. They have made projects on computer vision applications, and they have written it. And once coming to the interview part, they
Interview
might
part.
not able to defend that part. They will say,
Yes.
okay, I have imported this library, and I have imported OpenCV, and this particular segmentation model I have imported YOLO. So with just this 50 lines of code, that's the model that is working. And based on that, they are expecting that, okay, I know these things. Coming to the fundamentals part, some of the student might or not able to know
Yeah.
how pixel value works.
If they will not be having the idea of what is this optimizers, right? And what are the pre-processing step of the images? They are not aware about that. What is this padding? Why we use that? What is this kernel? What is the standard size we basically take for the kernel? What is the main work of the kernel? So this is this kind of questions people ask in the interview. But what they do is they are just picking the projects from internet and they are putting in their resume. Guys, whatever you are doing, please do it in a very proper way. Please learn basics first. If you will go to the project part or the practical part, definitely you will get to learn. Like you will grab everything. But if you are directly switching to the practical part without learning the fundamentals, then definitely it is going to be very hard for you. This thing happened to me. I started with the PyTorch and I have not been through the basics of the deep learning. Believe me, I was like, where I am. This is the hell. I cannot do it. But when I, like, my good friend is Vasant, he suggested me, why you are in a rush? We started a course together. He, like, I was completing 10 videos in like 2 3 hours. He was like, I'm able to complete just 1 or 2 videos. How you're doing this? Then I was like, I'm just watching the video. This is a wrong approach. This is a wrong approach. Whenever you are taking any course, either is on Udemy or Coursera, wheresoever, please practice along with them. You will get the content. Hell lot of content is available on the internet, but the main thing is practice. Every single line of code you're writing, you should know what is this, what will be the outcome of that. If this is the outcome, why this is the outcome. So yes, follow this. Definitely you will learn good things.
Exactly, because when at the time I was learning by myself, so I came to know कि there's something called as a batch size. तो
Yeah.
जब आप model को train करते हो, so the number of rows we are having, the data we are feeding, so it should take same number of steps while training, but the number was not same. So then after probably 1 or 2 days, I got to know there is something called as a batch size. So like once you start learning by yourself, it is going to take a hell lot of time. But I think that is the best way to learn.
Best way to learn.
The
True.
second way is you can take a guided path.
And if you are taking the guidance, for me, guidance should be there. Guidance should be there. Like since our childhood, parents are there to guide. This is wrong. This is right. You should take this path. You should do that. When I was like the same thing, when I was doing this uh, graduation, that time they guided me. Please do this. There is a future in computer science. Although that time I was not happy with that decision, but right now, yes, that was a good decision. So this is the same way. You need a mentor or you need someone who can guide you in a proper way. And guys, whosoever mentor is, whosoever you're giving you instructions or guiding you, please follow their instructions because they are experienced people. They know what should be the next step. Take little and baby steps, but do not jump. Do not jump. Do not in hurry because वापस आके आपको वो चीज पढ़नी पड़ेगी. ऑप्शन नहीं है. सो बेटर है अभी से पहले पढ़ लो.
Exactly.
या वापस आने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ेगी. Yeah.
Exactly. So coming to the point, like which I was saying, like most of the students are having the problem to add some fancy projects कि हाँ ठीक है ये चीज़ें लिख देते हैं, रिज्यूमे शॉर्टलिस्ट हो जाएगा, देन आई विल जंप इनटू द इंटरव्यू और इंटरव्यू में संभाल लेंगे. एंड I take a lot of interviews and this is a tip to the audience as well. जिसका भी आगे कभी इंटरव्यू अगर मैंने लिया तो पहले बता दे रहा हूँ कि जो प्रोजेक्ट्स होते हैं, projects में don't add any fancy things if you have not done it. If you can defend your projects,
Yes.
I mostly ask about the projects. Like if there are 3 to 4 projects they have done, I'll ask about the projects. Even if I have not seen the resume, I'll ask about the projects. If you can defend your projects, just the very basic questions.
Very basic questions.
Right.
Yeah. What problem you have faced in
Exactly. Why this is the most interesting project? What is
Yes.
something unique that you have done in
Ah.
this?
This is the most important thing. Like if you are whatever you are writing in your resume, like about the project, you should be clear about that. When I was giving the interviews, I was working in the in time series problem, and my interviews were revolving around my projects only. Like first part of the interviews always go with your basics. Maximum time always go with your basic. Then second round. Why second round is there? They want to check whatever the projects you are working, you have worked on. Do these are correct or not? Whether you have a good knowledge of that or not, because you are going to work on the projects in the company. That's very important. So whatever you're writing, whatever the projects you are making, your personal projects, please do it in a very good way. Very good way. This is the way to get the job. Because see, nowadays people are saying that there is no job. There is job in the market, but students are not job ready. Actually, students are not job ready. They are saying that I've done this project, that project, but they are not able to answer even a simple question like why logistic regression, we call the logistic regression, although it is doing the classification problem.
Exactly.
Right? But they are not able to answer it. Why there is RMSc, MSc, and MA? Like whenever I'm giving the mentorship to the any students, I always ask simple questions. They are saying that, ma'am, we have done this deep learning, we have done that. I always ask, okay, just tell me these small questions. They are not able to answer it.
Exactly.
So your basics should be clear. This is the foundation of that. Believe me, even my basics are that clear. If you will ask me to just write, like people are using the sklearn library. And yeah, I'm not talking about very good people, very good data scientists in the market. But for the students, if I will ask them to just write a normal loss function for the linear regression, they are not able to write it in a
Exactly.
Python language, right? Your basics should be clear because they don't know how it works.
Right. So, for example, like coming to like our point, because we are also having a course in data science. So, how we have started, we have faced a problem that most of the courses that we are having nowadays, they are like digging deeper into the algorithm, but there are a lot of courses which are not digging deep into that much extent. So, even from Python, when we have started, even in the data analysis part, where pandas can do a hell lot of things.
Hell lot of things.
But what we have seen, like we have started, we just selected a column, then we have written the logic by ourselves with couple of for loops, right? Using sets and dictionaries and list. Then we have written the logic. Then we got the answer, and then we see, okay, this is the logic that we have written in half an hour. This is the one line code for the same.
Yes.
This will not only make them a better programmer, but they will have the logical understanding.
Logical understanding.
Because there are a couple of cases where you will not get the exact function which to use.
Even nowadays, if I'm working on any problem, I got stuck with so many problems, like how this function work. Recently I have used I worked on this translation problem, language translation, and my organization, that's a very big organization. There's a multilingual data. We were translating that into an English language. That time we tried so many models, but they were not working. There were sleepless nights. I was working till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. So at the end, yes, we came up with the idea. How we came up with that idea? because we tried so many things. We have done the experiment. So yes, and one more problem, one more thing that people are doing wrong. Whatever you guys are doing, please document that. Make a document of that, whatever approach you have followed, because this document is going to help you in the future, because there are lot of pre-trained models are available. And you might be, there is a scenario that you have tried already 10 models, right, where you will keep the record of that when you will just use in future, like whether this is working on the Thai language or not. Like I just had a problem with this Thai language. I was just using the Google translation, but yeah, in Google translation it was able to do it, but I was not using the appropriate word for that. That is just a two word, but I was not using that. So yes, we have to document our each and every single thing, even a small step we are just doing in our projects. That is going to help you in future for sure.
So whatever you do, just make sure to have this thing in their mind that सब लोग आपको देख रहे हैं. There is a path that you are following. There are 1,000 people that will go to your path. So just take that thing in your mind. So you might be doing the things in a better manner कि हाँ और भी लोग मुझे देख रहे हैं, rather than taking the documentation for yourself. So I think you are the best example of this question. और आप सबसे बेहतर इसे आंसर भी कर पाओगे कि दिस इज अबाउट द करियर ट्रांजिशन. कैसे करियर ट्रांजिशन किया जा सकता है, क्योंकि आपने बहुत सारे करियर ट्रांजिशन किए. स्टार्टिंग लाइक 5-6 तो अभी आपने बता दिया, इसके बीच में भी इन बिटवीन थिंग्स विल कम एंड गो. तो career transition, how that will happen if anyone from any other tech or non-tech field want to do it into data science, what should be the career path and what are the things that they need to avoid, the common mistakes?
If you will ask me, anybody can do the transition, whether they are from commerce background, they are from arts background, or they are from the computer science background. Because as I told you that I did graduation in computer science, but C ka kuch bhi nahi aata tha. Just passed the exam somehow. And yeah, जो मैं अपनी अपनी मिस्टेक से मैं आपको इस चीज को करना चाहूंगी. When I was learning, I was jumping over the things. I was firstly I started Python, then Python karte karte I jumped on the different different skills, like what is this SQL. Before reaching there, what is this machine learning? I was trying to figure out what is this SQL. No, that's the wrong thing. We should proceed step by step. And if you will go to the internet, hell number of resources are available, or lot of resources are available. You can find the career path, like what topics should be done in a first way, then what should be the second topic, what should be the third topic, like that. So follow that. If first is a Python, complete that. Complete in a proper way, like whenever you are just doing any project, then you are writing any query. And if you are just copying from anywhere and you're just trying to learn, you should understand that, right? And then take baby step, little step, then reach to your destination, other than jumping over it here and there. And yeah.
So, and what about if there's someone who's having a career gap?
They also can proceed. See, knowledge is everything. If you are knowledgeable, and no doubt you might can face a difficulty in getting jobs, right? But till that time you can do work as a freelancer also. You can enroll yourself in websites. Freelancing websites are there. Start working on small projects or the bigger projects, and this is how you will be having experience in the data science field. Then later on, when you will be applying for the job, then there are high chances that you will get the calls and you will get the interview there. Prove yourself. For this, yes, you need to just do more hard work, but do not give up. Yes, you can make a transition. This is very easy. And if you will ask me for how many months, like how many months you want for the preparation, maximum 3 to 4 months. Maximum 3 to 4 months. Otherwise, if you are very much regular, you can just complete this in a 2 and 2.5 months also. That is up to you. I'm just talking about the beginner. You can just complete the Python in first 2 weeks with the small projects. Then you can start with the statistics part. You can just complete in 2 3 days, even maximum 4 days, not more than that. Then later on, you start with the machine learning basics. You can just complete that within next 4 to 5 months. All the basic concepts, just revise it. And the most common mistake people are doing, they are giving interview at the end. They are preparing for the interview at the end. No, whatever the topics you are coming, give interview. Give interview to someone who is good in data science or who is your friend, and this is the best approach that I think. Like, I have done this mistake in my life when I was preparing for the interview. For 5-6 months I was not able to crack the interviews. I've given 15-16 interviews. That time I failed. This was the reason, because I was not confident enough. My basics were clear, but I was not revising those concepts. I was not having the confidence. See, whenever you will be doing one topic, when you're completing that and you are giving your interview, that is going to boost up your stamina also and boost up your confidence. Yes, I can do this. And this will give you more energy to complete the other task, like other topic, in a proper way, in a that way. Like, yes, there is an interview, I need to prepare in that way. Because see, people are completing their projects in a 2 months or 3 months also, but they are not interview ready.
Right.
They are not job ready. Just job ready, and job ready is a totally different thing, and doing projects is a totally different thing. To be job ready, you need to be very clear with your basics. Whatever things you are doing, you need to be very clear with those stuff, like projects and all, your basic things. So this is very important thing.
So all you need is one yes, even after going for a lot of no's
Yeah.
from the interview.
Yeah, and never give up. Never give up for anything. In my current organization, there are days I'm not able to solve a problem. There are sleepless nights. But yeah, at the end, you will solve that problem. Nothing is impossible, right? It's written over there. Everything you can imagine is real. Yes, you can do that.
Right.
You can do that. And every day we are facing new challenges. So you definitely will get stuck with the topics. This is the basic day-to-day routine of the data scientist. Being as a data scientist, you must be knowing about that. Like, yeah, for weeks we are solving one project, one problem, and we are not able to solve it. And middle of the night you got an idea. It's like, yes, this idea can
It
work.
happen a lot
Yeah,
of time.
this happens.
And a lot of fields as well.
Yes, exactly.
So there's a question that most of the students, like a lot of students are having, because people from different industries now want to switch their career to this. If there are two students, one from B.Tech background, another one from commerce background. Okay, both of them are having, let's suppose, 1 year gap for any reason, and they are applying for a job of, let's suppose, data analyst, fresher. Okay, so what are the chances, like, if both of them are having same skill set? Okay, like, to get a non-tech person into that interview, what are the things that they need to have if both of them are having the same skill set?
Yes, there are companies, only few companies are there who might can give you a constraint that you should be BTech or something. But try to upskill yourself more. Try to do more good projects. Practical approach. It should not be like you're just keeping in your resume. Just upskill yourself. So this is how you will proceed. This is how you will reach to the company, and whenever you will get a chance to prove yourself, then prove. And what I feel is nothing is related to graduation or something. If you are skilled, you are enough skilled, then company will take you for sure. No doubt there might be a scenario you might can face difficulty in selecting the resume, but yeah, हमें 5,000 कंपनी में नहीं जाना है, हमें सिर्फ एक कंपनी में जाना है. And yes, कोई ना कोई कंपनी तुम्हारे लिए बनी है और तुम उसमें चले जाओगे.
Right.
For this, just do hard work. Do not give up. नहीं हो रहा है, कोई बात नहीं, हो जाएगा, आगे हो जाएगा. अभी नहीं हो रहा है, अपने आप को और अपस्किल करो. इतनी सारी चीजें नहीं आ रही है मार्केट में. अगर आपने जो भी जिन स्किल्स के लिए आप अप्लाई कर रहे हो, if those are very good, do not stop revising those skills. Just learn more. Just learn cloud, AWS, Azure, GCP, any. Just get certification on any, right? Just complete your courses on, get the certificate, advanced certificates. That is going to be very good on value. This is how you will be at a different level, right? And if you all keep on crying on the things, I'm not getting calls, I'm not getting calls, I'm not getting calls, yes, there is a problem with you, not with the company, because they are looking for more skills. And this is the field that you need to upskill yourself, right?
Like, you are not getting, nobody is knocking at your window,
Yeah.
because you need to build the window, you need to build the
Yes,
door.
exactly.
So coming to the same point, do you think is the future of data science coming to, like, next 5 years and 10 years? basically let's stick to 5 years because it's a very dynamically changing industry. So what's the future of it, and what are the skills that they need to learn? Like obviously it's a ever learning process, never ending process.
Never ending
So what's your take on that?
In upcoming 5 to 10 years, you are going to see a very significant advancement in data science. Every single day, if like I'm on LinkedIn, every single day I'm just seeing more projects. Like recently, what I've seen is in sports, there was a team with the robot was playing with one girl, and they were playing so well. And other than this, in cafes, like people are using this artificial intelligence to capture the timings, how much timing they are spending in the cafe. They are just getting the data. They are getting more data so that they can approach to the people for better deals and all, and for the business. And other than this, just you can count the cars on the highway, even no matters what speed they are going. And even in the like daily cleaners, problem is going to be solved. Like they are taking care of this, cleaning the sewage and all. And there are robots who are just getting the plastic out of the garbage. So people are not involved such activities because that is very dangerous to the health conditions. So yes, there is a every day there is an advancement. Security system are getting better every single day. So yeah, crime will be decreased because of this. So climate changes, like we are getting prior notice for the same, like yes, this is going to be happen, so just be ready for that. So there are changes every day, every single day. Even you are using in your normal phone recommendation system, if you are just going to the YouTube, you are getting more recommendations as per your taste. You are just using the YouTube or Netflix. So these are the day-to-day applications also. So just think about anything you can just convert into the AI. Like you're using the AI, you convert your actual thought into that. And recently, Apple has launched that tap tap this watch, and they are using this machine learning algorithm behind that. They are using tap tap. You can just pick the call, you can cut the call, you can perform so many operations with that.
They have launched like Vision Pro as well.
Yes,
which
Vision
is
Pro is with
having
that.
all the
Yes,
gestures
yes.
and
Virtual reality. Yeah.
so basically, like it's will be more oriented to artificial intelligence, and because there will be more advancements, and we will discuss about the elephant in the room, Chat GPT as well.
Yeah.
So if you took yourself close to it, जितना इसके पास रहोगे उतना better perform कर
Better
पाओगे
perform.
by taking obviously the power of AI and the faster computers now we are having. Because of that, all the things just accelerated.
Accelerated.
Right. So let's talk about Chat GPT. What do you think, it's good or bad?
Uh, it's good also and it's bad also. It's bad for the people. Like nowadays, this like ChatGPT can solve like any kind of problems, like normal problems you are facing as a coder. What people are doing, they are just going to the ChatGPT, they are just asking, directly asking for the solutions and all. No, you should not do that. Just write your code, and just if you are getting stuck, then ask for the error. What is the reason for error, right? Like you are just creating an environment, you are not able to do that, right? Before that, it was difficult to just like whenever you are facing any problem, you are just going on to the platform like Stack Overflow, you are just writing your problem, people who are reverting in 2 3 days, or sometime your problem is not get resolved. But this is the best thing, like Chat GPT can solve. But do not get habitual of that. Do not get, this is going to impact your coding skills, and this is not good for the data scientist. Like just for every single thing, for every small program, you are just going to the Chat GPT and you are asking for the like this answers and all. Because right now in this current organization, okay, you can survive, but what if you want to go to the any other and a big company? Definitely they are going to check your coding skills. So like right now you're just spending a 3 to 4 hours in the 3 to 4 years in the company, and that time your coding skills are gone because you are not practicing it, right? And yeah, so as for me, just take it as a base and just show your creativity on that. If you are stuck with any problem, just ask what approaches we can just follow for the same.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, it can give you the solutions, but you need to know how to implement those solutions.
Yes,
For that
the right
purpose, you
way.
need to have the fundamental knowledge with you.
Yes, fundamental
For
knowledge is
sure.
very important. And just what as per me, spend more time in clearing your basics. This is more important. Everything is, after that, everything will be very smooth. very smooth. You are going to grasp each and every single thing in a very first go. If your basics are clear. If not, नहीं होगा. अगर यही नहीं पता लिस्ट में अपेंड करना है तो वो कैसे करना है. जब वो चीज आपने पढ़ी ही नहीं है उस चीज को, तो जब वो चीज ऑलरेडी वो वर्ड लिखा देखोगे अपेंड, क्या मतलब है उसका? नहीं. Definitely you will be encountered with more words that you can search on the internet, but these are the basic things that you need to learn.
Okay, great. So, any last advice you are having for the students?
पढ़ाई करो, बस पढ़ाई करो. There is no shortcut. Only pure hard work, and it is very easy, guys. बहुत ज़्यादा आसान है. एक अप्रोच फॉलो करो. यूट्यूब पे वीडियोस देख रहे हो तो बार बार एक ही टॉपिक को मत करो अगर समझ आ गया है तो. एंड डू नॉट गो फॉर द वेरी हार्ड टॉपिक्स कि कैसे होगा बाद में, कैसे नहीं होगा. नहीं, एक एक करके बेबी स्टेप्स, more than sufficient. And for the coding skills, I will suggest you just do one lead code problem or one hacker rank problem on daily basis. Just on daily basis. That's it. सोचो 303 like 365 days में 365 problems हो जाएगी. And अगर आप नहीं कर रहे तो एक भी नहीं होगा. बस एक problem, one problem. That's it. हो जाएगा सब कुछ. And yeah, just after your completion of your syllabus and all, just try to put your resume in a very good way or at the right platform like Naukri.com. Take the premium membership if you are just looking for a job in a hurry. So that's a good platform, and they helped me a lot for this. So this is the thing I will suggest to everybody. Just follow that and read it the proper way.
Okay, thank you so much, Tavishi,
Yeah.
for the knowledge that you have shared. And so this is it. Like Tavishi with us, we have discussed in great detail about data science, the career transition, the path that she has shared, starting from to going to the fashion designing, and you have
And the
explored
games also.
and the games and whatnot.
Whatnot.
So people are asking for one career transition, and Tavishi has done a lot. So how the transition happened, what's the mindset that you need to have, the skill set that you need to have. So we have discussed almost everything in detail, and still if you lose motivation, so we are having Tavishi with us. You can connect with her on LinkedIn as well, right? So, and your story is really inspiring.
Thank
So
you.
thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.